Hi, it's Sally from BuggyBaby here. Today we're going to have a look at this Recaro Privia Evo car seat. So this car seat comes in a really good sturdy box, and it tells you very clearly on the side it's a Group 0+ car seat, which means it's suitable for babies from 0, so from birth until they're 13 kilos, which is around 15 to 18 months. So let's open the box and have a look inside. Okay, so we've got a nice protective bag. If I lift that out, there we are. Right, so I'll take the bag off. Now already I can tell this is a really lightweight infant car seat. It's really lightweight, and I can see it's got some really nice firm padding right from the off. So I can also see just by using this really that the bottom of this car seat has got a rocker. So if you take the seat out, you know, baby's slightly snoozy, then you know you've got a really good little rocking chair here, which is a great bonus. And I'm guessing that if I press these buttons on either side, then I can move this, which is great, and I can move the handle so that, there you go, it doesn't rock anymore. So I can either have it as a rocker or nice and stable when it's not out of the car. Nice and stable when it's not in the car, like this. So the Recaro Privia Evo here retails at £135, and you can use it with either the car's seat belt, and you can see at the sides here you've got two grooves where the seat belt would fit in, or you can use it with an ISOFIX base, and that would be the Recaro SmartClick base, which you'd have to buy separately. So two different methods of installation. So here you can see we have a newborn inlay that comes with the car seat. If I undo these straps, you can see this is very, very cozy. It's well padded, nice and soft to touch, and it feels as though if you got any little spills on it, then they'd be easy to wipe off. But this inlay here does come out, and that lets me show you this hero system, which is over the straps. So this means that the straps don't twist and turn, and they stay in place. But also, look, that's really cozy, isn't it, for going over the front of your baby. Really good. And that's echoed here in the strap that comes up from the bottom. So the harness is a 3-point harness. You put it together like this, and then it clicks in here. So I said at the beginning that this feels like a really lightweight car seat. It weighs 3.9 kilos. So once you've got baby in there, it's still really easy to carry. It's not going to feel like a real burden and be difficult to manage. So that's an excellent bonus. So the straps are maneuverable by using just one hand. If I lift this piece here, you can see you've got a strap that you can pull with one hand to adjust these arm straps at the front. If I turn this round to the back and lift the handlebar back up, and we'll come on to the hood in a second, you can see here we have a little lever that then you can move the height of the headrest up and down with from the front. So just by pressing this here, and by the way, look at that, there's the instructions. I haven't even used those yet. So if I press this, that's how I move the height of the headrest. And then if I show you that from the front, there we are. Put my hand under there, press that, then it comes up and down, and all I'm doing is pressing that button I just showed you. And then to change the height, once baby's in, literally pull on this strap here. So the hood on the Recaro Privia Evo car seat is, as you can see, not a separate unit, but it's very cleverly attached to the handlebar. So you can undo it by undoing these toggles here and take it off if you want to. But if you do want the hood, the canopy, then it's very easy to put on and take off, though I'm not actually showing that very well. There we are. So there we are. It's a very soft, cozy hood and easy to pull down and push up again in line with the handlebar. So it is attached to the handlebar, and as you can see, it's also attached at the back of the car seat here. Now you can use this car seat with a number of different pushchairs, but you will need to buy the adapters. So just a reminder, this car seat retails at £135 and it does fit with a number of different pushchairs. So you will need to buy the adapters, which would slide in here. And for example, you can use this with the Recaro Easy Life pushchair, with the Recaro City Life pushchair, and other brands too, like the Cybex Mios. You could use it with that, but you will have to buy the adapters separately. This Recaro Privia Evo car seat does also fit the bill for travelling on an aircraft. So it has the TUV accreditation. However, we would always say check with any airline before travelling. And as you can see, it's nice and compact. It's got the rocking motion if you want it. It's got the inlay that we showed earlier. Here's the inlay, which you can take out once baby's a bit older. Allows some extra cushioning, because you can use this from newborn until around 13 kilos. It's very comfortable. It's very sturdy. The fabric's lovely and it's washable. The cover's washable. So, as I said earlier, a great car seat to start with from 0 to 13 kilos, which is around 15 to 18 months. And this is available from BuggyBaby. It retails at £135. Hi, it's Sally at BuggyBaby here. Today I'm having a look at the Recaro Guardia Car Seat. So this car seat is a Group 0 Plus car seat. It's for children up to 13 kilograms or around 15 months of age. So let's have a look inside and see what we've got. So first of all, the box is really good, really sturdy, nicely packaged. Inside we've got a plastic bag with the car seat in. So let's take that out. Okay, so let's have a closer look. So the Recaro Guardia here is a rear-facing car seat because it's Group 0 Plus, and it retails at £179. So I'm going to have a look at, first of all, putting on the canopy, which is here. There we are, opens up. It's got a sun mesh here, sun visor mesh, which is great. Now, I think what we have to do is press the sides of the handle in order to move it up. There we go. If I show you that, there's some buttons here. So I'm pressing that on both sides and it moves the handle up. And you can adjust it. It's clicked into position. And if I have a look on the back of the seat, there's a ridge here. And that ridge is where this canopy fits. So I'm going to push this piece here into the slot there. And then pull it across. So we've got a really good instruction manual here with lots of different languages, and it does take you through every aspect of how to use this car seat. So let me show you what I can find out of the box. You've got a lovely child baby inlay here which goes into the bottom of the seat. Even without it in, you can see it's well padded. The fabric is soft, but as you can hear, that's really good for washing and keeping clean. You can take the cover off and wash it in the machine at 30 degrees, and you can wash the straps with lukewarm water. So if I put this in, you can see that fits in beautifully. With your newborn baby, that is a really lovely position for them to travel in. The headrest has five different height adjustments, and you adjust them with a one-handed pull here by pressing this button. There you are, and then pulling it to make it longer like that. Now that couldn't be easier, could it? There we are, one-handed adjustment. So I've now got it at the smallest height. You've got a hero system here which basically covers your seat straps so that they can't twist and turn and get stuck, which is brilliant. And if I loosen it slightly, there we are, you can see we've got the straps in here, and they literally pop into the buckle under here. So you've got no way for baby to get, stuck, or for baby to feel squashed by the straps, because these are, you can probably hear, very soft and cozy. And then you can take this out, this part out, once baby's a bit older. Now if I turn this to the side, you can see we've got a curved base, which means that you can rock this car seat when it's not in the car. So that's a lovely effect, really good for keeping keeping your baby relaxed and calm. And then when you don't want to rock them anymore, you turn the handles down again, and then it's nice and secure. So do you need to buy a base to fix this in position? No, you don't. You can use your car's 3-point seatbelt system, and it goes across here where these two blue parts are. Or you can buy a Recaro SmartClick base, which is an Isofix base. You put that in the car, and then you click this car seat into it every time you use it. So the base doesn't come with this car seat, it's something you buy separately. You can use this with the Recaro Easy Life Pushchair, but you will need to buy some adapters, or the adapters come with the pushchair itself. So yes, you can use this with a pushchair, but the adapters don't come in with the car seat. With the car seat, this is everything you get. You get the canopy, you get the parent inlet, you get the canopy, you get the infant inlay, and you get the headrest there, and you get the headrest there. I've pushed the clip inside the groove here, and if I face this forwards, you can see that we now have a lovely canopy, quite expansive. If I show you from the side, there we are. I can tuck the visor up if I want to have a bit less coverage. This is a UP40 coverage on this canopy fabric, and if I want to, I can open it out like that for a bit of a snooze fest. I think this is great. I love this idea. Okay, so let's have a look, fold that back, and let's have a look at the rest of this Recaro Guardia. I've pushed into the slot there to keep the back of the canopy in place, and then the sides have this clip here inserts down there, and I'll do it properly, and then we'll have a look at how well that functions. So the Recaro Guardia car seat retails at £179. It's really good value for money for the first 13 kilograms of your child's life, which is around 15 to 18 months. You've got the lightweight car seat here, which is great for manoeuvring baby around when they're not in the car. You've got the beautiful, cozy interior, really good protection, and you've got the option of using an Isofix base if you want to, or you can use the 3-point seatbelt system. And remember, you've got space to grow for baby here. You can take out this insert, and it's beautifully padded, machine washable cover that comes off. And don't forget, you've got this lovely 40 UPV 40 sun cover with the additional visor, which is great to give baby a bit of which is great for giving baby the chance to drop off to sleep and stay snoozing when you've finished your journey. There we have it, the Recaro Guardia Car Seat. Hi, Sally at BuggyBaby here. Today I'm having a look at 2 Recaro Group 0 Plus car seats. So we're going to compare the Recaro Guardia with the Recaro Privia Evo car seat. So as you can see, both of them here side by side, they look very, very similar. And to be fair, there isn't that much difference between them. I'd say to start with, the main difference is that the Recaro Guardia has this extensive sun hood, UPV 40 plus, with mesh at the back here, and this sun visor at the front that you can tuck up if you want to. There we are, I hope that's clear. And that's attached to the seat, and it's free of the handle, and so you can carry it and take it off, and there's space underneath the handle, if you can see here, without touching the hood. And whereas the Privia Evo has a lovely canopy, but it is attached to the handle. So it's attached to the handle via these little toggles here, and it does come off if you want it to. There we are. It's really easy to maneuver with, and once again the handle goes back and forward with the handle the handle goes back and forward with the canopy on. But it's different to the Guardia, because the Guardia has a separate hood with the meshing, and if you want to, it has the use of this lovely sun visor. So possibly, if you want to keep baby asleep for longer, then this Guardia might do the job. But, it depends. The price difference between the two does reflect this hood. So the Recaro Privia Evo retails at £135, and the Recaro Guardia retails at £179. So the other difference between these two is the weight. So it's only a couple of 100 grams in it. The Recaro Privia Evo weighs 3.9 kilos, which is really lightweight, and that's great for carrying baby around in. So the Recaro Guardia weighs slightly more, 100 or so grams more, at 4.1 kilograms. So it's still very lightweight, but slightly heavier than the Recaro Privia Evo over here. So when we're looking at both of these car seats, both have the infant inlay, 1, 2 here. Both have this lovely adjustable headrest, which you can see on both of them. Both have the Hero 8 strap system, which stops the straps from sliding around, keeps them in position. Both of them you can use in a rocking motion. I'll try and do this simultaneously here. I hope you can see. And both of them you can stop rocking by pushing the handle back like this to keep it secure. So quite a lot of similarities actually, apart from the price of the Recaro Privia Evo is it retails at 135, whereas the Recaro Guardia retails at $179. So both have the one-handed adjustment here for the headrest and the straps, and both of them fit onto a range of pushchairs. In fact, they both fit onto the same range of pushchairs, and they both can be fitted with an ISOFIX installation base, or they can be fitted with your car's 3-point seat belt. So as you can see, they've both got the same guidance here for a seat belt, but they can both be used with a Recaro SmartClick ISOFIX base. So not very much in it really, I'd say, depending on your budget, depending on whether you like the look of this quite extensive hood, or whether you prefer this hood which is attached to the handle. Similarly, this one is slightly less heavy, but this one is still very lightweight. So they're both designed, you know, with new baby in mind, up to 13 kilograms, which is about 15 to 18 months, depending on, you know, depending on the size of your child and how quickly they get to 13 kilos. So both are available at buggybaby.co.uk. Both Group 0 Plus car seats, ideal for newborns, can be part of a travel system, so you can attach them to your pushchair with the adapters, and you know, comfortable, really safe, and a really good way to start your journey with your baby. Both available, as I say, at buggybaby.co.uk.
Hi, James Young from BuggyBaby. You've just seen Sally go through the Recaro Privia Evo and the Recaro Guardia. So if you're wondering, if you've never seen Recaro before, basically they make great actual car seats. Not these car seats, the actual ones you and I sit on in a car. People will often take out the car seat that comes in their car and put in a lovely Recaro racing seat. They have much better lumbar support. I think they're much better angled. So those guys then made child car seats, and that's where the brand has come from, if you're wondering how Recaro comes to be here and why they're making car seats. So they do have pedigree, and that does show through their car seats, and that they know what they're doing. They're not pushchair manufacturers who make car seats. They're car seat manufacturers that also make child car seats, so you're in the right space. You'll be wondering what to go for, because I think they're about £30 different. I got a feeling this one's 169, Sally?
That is, yeah, 179.
179 and 139?
135.
135. So is it worth going for the Guardia over the Privia? I guess it's the same for all brands. Joy has the same question. Maxi Cozy has the same question. And normally, or what we suggest is you'll have your everyday one, where it's worth going for the plush version, and then your granny seat, your backup, your spare car seat, you go for the cheaper version. Because you will find that if you can't swap car seats on a pickup, it's just handy having a backup. If you can only go for the one, it's probably just worth going for the plush one. These do go on a base. Sally knows the name, I've forgotten.
The Recaro SmartClick base.
Okay, so that'll be an ISOFIX base. Yep. So bases are all the same. It's a deck that these will click into, these bars click into the base. It faces the rear, and yeah, bases are all the same. Right, so between these two seats, what do we think? I mean, it's obvious to me just looking at them, and which is something you can't do when you're on the web really, is I can immediately see that this one is the more expensive one. It's got a nicer hood. This one attaches via the these little toggles, and it's thinner, whereas this is much nicer material. Inside the seats, I'm sure Sally's already shown you, it's just a nicer fabric, it's more cushioned, it's more plush. It's an easier pull on here, whereas this one's Velcro. It's basically, the designers just do little touches that cost more to make. It's as simple as that. Safety wise, they'll be the same. It's literally just a cosmetic and probably a slightly more comfortable ride in this one. Sally, anything I haven't mentioned that is different that should be noted?
No, I think there are more similarities than there are differences.
Yeah, it's the same with all the brands. You see in our other videos where we compare car seats like this, and it's normally just cosmetics and normally just slightly better materials. And you can feel immediately just on this one that it is just a nicer car seat. So if you're going to be doing a lot of journeys, I'd go with the Guardia for the small amount that it is. If you back up car seat or you're not really doing a lot of journeys, Privia Evo is perfect. I think that's it. Thanks very much. See you in the next one.